Hey, what's up, my nerds?
I'm Air Bear.
And I'm Chasen, and you're just in time for your weekly dose of nerd news.
Clink! Today is Saturday, April 29th, and this is what happened this week. Before we start, we are now moving to Saturday mornings because we can be more successful with releasing at a regular time.
Yeah, not at midnight or...
So, to start things off this week, CinemaCon 2023.
CinemaCon? What is that?
CinemaCon is a convention for people who own theaters. It's a private event, and they bring in studios who make movies. And the studios will talk about the different projects that they have coming up. So Sony, Universal, Disney, Paramount, and Warner Brothers all attended. And each day, each one announced like their upcoming projects. So here are the upcoming projects from
Sony Pictures. They actually released a lot of footage from a few of their projects, one of which is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is releasing June 2nd. They also released footage from Kraven the Hunter, and that, well, the footage is out, but the movie's going to be out October 6th. And Gran Turismo. So that is a video game franchise. I want to say PlayStation. Yeah, Sony Pictures. So, yeah, PlayStation is getting more into the movie business.
Seems like
Uncharted was a recent one of their movies. But yes, so that one's coming out August 11th, and they released a full-length trailer. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to check that one out.
Warner Brothers Pictures released a new Flash trailer. Flash will be coming out June 16th. They released some footage from Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, which will be coming out at the end of this year. They also released some footage from Blue Beetle, which is similar to the trailer that they released previously, but now it features their antagonist, which is Carapax. That movie will be coming out August 18th. Dune Part 2, the director, shared his first footage of the film. He has called it an action-packed epic war movie. It will be coming out November 3rd, just before Thanksgiving. And Wonka, which is apparently the prequel to Willy Wonka, it has shown some footage that revealed that Hugh Grant is going to be an Oompa Loompa.
Oh.
That will be coming out just before Christmas, December 15th, 2023. Also, they announced that Beetlejuice is officially in development, Beetlejuice 2.
Sequel. Ah.
And there will be a sequel for Meg 2, well, Meg, and it'll be called Meg 2, The Trench. Not Meg 2, The Trench.
Meg to the Trench. Not that. That's a different movie.
And they had a trailer that, well, they had a trailer, and it will be coming out, the movie will be coming out August 4th.
Okay. A lot of stuff. It keeps coming. So, switching over to Disney Studios. Disney's released some footage and some, I guess, peeks at some of their projects. One of which is The Little Mermaid. Another, Elemental, which is a new animated Pixar movie. And Haunted Mansion. There's also some footage from Wish, which is, well, it's a musical. And they released a full musical number from the movie.
Oh, it's not a musical. Well, it's a musical comedy.
It's a musical comedy,
okay,
right?
Okay, never mind. I guess so.
Yeah. And
I mean, it's not like a musical. It's not like Sweeney Todd musical where it's like, what are they saying? There's just a lot of music in it. It's as much of a musical as any of the other Disney movies are.
I see. So I'll let you be the judge of that. And there's also the first look at a movie called The Creator, which is a sci-fi type. Well, it's an original sci-fi about a man's relationship with an AI, and it's got a steampunk. Well, not steampunk, but cyberpunk, futuristic type vibe. So, yeah. Also, Universal Studios has released some footage as well. Footage from Fast 5, Migration, Wicked, and Jack Black talked a little bit about Kung Fu Panda 4. Gave some information about the plot, and that one is set to release in spring 2024.
Paramount Pictures released a 20-minute action-packed scene from Mission Impossible 7, which will be called Dead Reckoning. Also, they announced that it will be released 2 days earlier on July 12th. They also showed footage for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which will be coming out August 4th. And they announced that they will have an upcoming animated Transformers film called Transformers 1, which will feature Chris Hemsworth as the voice of Optimus Prime, Keegan-Michael Key, who will be voicing Bumblebee, and Scarlett Johansson, I don't know who she's voicing. But that will be coming to theaters, which I thought was weird. Yes, they'll be coming to theaters July 19th, 2024. And you know what else I think it said was coming to theaters? Is the animated Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. I think it's coming to theaters. I don't know. I'm fairly sure they said it was coming to theaters. Because I thought it was weird, because usually animated doesn't come to theaters unless it is Pixar or DreamWorks or Disney.
That's true. That's true. I'm wondering if they're thinking that Transformers has a strong enough IP to where, or intellectual property, to where they can make the run for the box office and do some damage.
I mean, they have some big names in there.
Yeah,
so.
that too. Yeah.
But for Avatar: The Last Airbender, they gave a first look showing the main cast for the movie. I am excited. And it will be coming out October 10th, 2025. It's like a Cherokee Day gift to us.
Yes.
Movies.
Hey, yes, movies. Are you done? Okay, they're done. Just wanted you to get hydrated first before we moved on. Movies. All right, so it looks like there are some Funko Pop or Funko Marvel Selects at Target based on movies. A recent movie that had Doc Ock in it. There's going to be a Funko Pop based on that character from the movie and some of the other characters and scenes from that movie. If you're a fan of Spider-Man, check out some of the recent movies. You might get excited for those Funko. I want to say Funko Pops. Yeah, Funko Pops, right?
Yeah, I think they're Funko Pops.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what else they're making. They're making games.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
In the game, it's a Funko Pop.
Okay, cool. All right, and the other Funko Pops are based on comic book covers. So they're going to have Iron Man from the Avengers issue #1 and Captain America from Avengers issue 16.
Also, new Funko Pops that will be coming out are from the live action Little Mermaid. We have 2 of Ariel, one in her human form and one in her mermaid form. And we have Prince Eric and Ursula. And more live action Little Mermaid news. There was a promo image released that shows a better picture of the daughters of Triton, who are, I guess, Ariel's sisters. They are other mermaids. They're multicultural, and there might be some Cosmo inspiration there.
Okay.
Also, in Disney, or not Disney, in Little Mermaid news, they have released a set of new movie posters that feature more of the characters. So there's one of Ariel, there's one of King Triton, there's one of Sebastian, which is being voiced by, I think his name is Daveed Diggs, but he's the guy from Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Cool.
Also Scuttle, who will be voiced by Aquafina, who is now a female northern gannet diving bird instead of a male seagull, because if you look at the image or the movie poster, the bird is underwater, which may confuse children, because I work with children. I know they get confused.
Yeah.
But yes, it's now a diving bird instead of a male seagull. Mm-hmm. And flounder, which I believe a lot of people might be in an uproar about, because now flounder is a blue fish instead of a royal angelfish. That's the word angel.
That is the word angel. Yes.
Also, there was a new trailer that featured flounder and Ariel, and the trailer was called Choices. The movie will be coming to theaters May 26th.
Cool.
I have an Ariel cosplay. I will not be wearing it to the movies, though. It's
Oh,
going to be stuck
yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
I do have aerial pants, though. I could possibly wear that.
That's true. Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe
Prince Eric?
No, absolutely not. I tried not to make a face when you talked about the Prince Eric Funko Pop. Like, who cares? But I held back. I think there was a little twitch when you said something about it. But no, I was thinking of maybe a son of Triton
Okay.
cosplay. But I imagine he kills his sons. I don't know why, but I'd imagine like in the lore, he doesn't want sons for some reason. So I'll look into that.
Maybe your own fan fiction?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but he seems like the kind of guy who is just daughters of Triton. I don't know why. But yeah, the blue fish when compared to royal angelfish seems so...
It was a very just plain looking fish.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, when you said blue fish, I was thinking, so is it just a blue fish? Or is that like the name of the fish? But you've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is it just blue?
Yeah, it's just like a bluish, silverish fish.
Okay, well.
It's not even a flounder. I don't think it's a flounder.
Yeah, I'm like...
Like if you were gonna change it, at least make it a flounder.
Yeah. Which maybe it is. Maybe flounder's blue.
I wonder why they went with why they went against an angelfish.
Yeah.
I meant to look up to see what an angelfish looked like, to see how much the original flounder looked like an angelfish.
Yeah.
And see if an angelfish actually looks more like Dory, which I don't know what type of fish Dory is. I feel like it's an angelfish.
I don't know. I don't know. But
All right. What you do know is
Wish is not a musical. I don't know where you're getting your information, but it's not. Okay, let me tell you what it is. Well, let me tell you what was released for it. An official teaser trailer. Musical comedy. In any case, the important thing is that there is a brown main character in Wish.
and she has braids.
Has braids. Yes, so pretty cool. Chris Pine is also in it as King Magnifico, and that's going to be releasing November 23rd, or November this year, 2023, the 23rd year
The 20th century.
of the 21st century.
21st century, yeah.
But yeah, check out the teaser trailer if you're interested.
Next one's you.
Cool. All right. Also, Ant-Man has a trailer.
This was supposed to save time putting them back to back.
Okay. Here we go. Ant-Man 3 is coming to Disney Plus May 17th, and it's got a trailer. Go.
Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer has been released. It will be coming to theaters June 9th. Also, there was a behind the scenes shot of the Alien movie. So it showed some of the sets, and it also showed the face hugger holding one of the clappers. So looks like maybe there might be face huggers in this new Alien movie. Also, Alita Battle Angel will be having the producer is in talks with the director and the star, Rosa Alazar, about a sequel. And Alita Battle Angel was a movie that was based on a manga. Manga? Still don't know how to pronounce that word.
I've heard it manga. Not like mango, but manga.
It's not going to help.
But I am never sure. But I am sure about Dodgeball 2 possibly being a thing. Sounds like Vince Vaughn has been in talks about it. They're not sure if they're going to bring back the previous director, and they're also not sure if Ben Stiller is going to be a part of it. Ben Stiller's got some trepidations? He's concerned about redoing such a beloved movie. So I guess we'll see. But Vince Vaughn sounds like he's potentially thinking about producing the movie.
Everybody right now, say the 5 Ds of Dodgeball.
Yes,
No,
put that in the... I'm not going to say it. Put that in the comments and look out for wrenches.
Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, has released a official trailer. It will be coming out November 17th, 2023. I watched the trailer. I got super excited. I got more excited about the trailer than I did during the entire book.
Ooh.
But I would suggest reading the book. It's a prequel to The Hunger Games. This movie will also be, I don't know if you could call the movie a prequel to the previous movies, because it's actually just a adaptation of the book, which is a prequel of the previous books. So I guess yes, technically yes.
Yeah, I would think so.
But yeah, I am excited for this movie. And if you like the Hunger Games franchise, highly suggest the book Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, it's not as good as the first Hunger Games book, but it's better than the third. I remember it more than the third one. I don't even remember the third one. I think there was a war. TV news, that's still me. Witcher Season 3 will be coming to Netflix. It'll be broken down into 2 parts. Episodes 1 through 5 will be coming out June 29th, and episodes 6 through 8 will be coming out July 27th. So some summertime watching.
Yeah. How do you feel about this breaking up of seasons?
When I know that it's happening, it's okay, because I did not know it was happening with
Demon Slayer.
no, Stranger Things. I didn't know if it was happening with Stranger Things. And I was watching it, and I thought, this doesn't seem like there's enough episodes to finish this up. And then as I got further and further in, it's like, they're not going to tie this up.
Where's my bow, guys?
What's happening?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Are you talking which?
Stranger
Things.
Things. Yeah.
You're talking about the latest?
Yeah. You watched it all together because you waited for the second one to come out. So you saw it all together. But while I was sick with COVID, I watched the first part.
That's right.
And then I got better and we watched the second part together.
That's right. I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah.
But it happened again for, like, I guess that's why I didn't even realize Stranger Things did that. But Demon Slayer.
Well, Demon Slayer, I'm not sure what happened. I feel like there were other episodes that Netflix just didn't release. Someone else, I think, owns Demon Slayer and is deciding how much America or Netflix gets. Because
I suppose it is. They are saying that season 3 is coming out. So I guess that all
technically season 2.
All it was. I don't know. I just know that I did not appreciate just getting 6 episodes.
Yeah, and anime does that a lot, it seems. Well, and also with that, they did give us like a little I don't know if vignette's the word, but they gave us like a little mini movie with a cliffhanger ending. I think it had a cliffhanger ending, or was it it seemed like it was a movie that they split into a couple of episodes, and then they just ended it. And it's like, oh, guess what? We're going back to the real world. There's more episodes.
I guess. Well.
Also, Black Mirror will be returning for season 6 on Netflix. That will be coming out also in the summer, June of 2023.
And PlayStation is just keeping them coming. And Paramount is spreading its wings, getting more things than Star Trek. So, Twisted Metal, which is a video game
Star Trek and Star Trek-like shows.
Star Trek and Star Trek Light. But Twisted Metal is a video game franchise from PlayStation. I used to play it all the time when I was younger. Well, with a friend of mine, whenever I went to his house. But in any case, it's sort of like a battle royale, car versus car with tons of weapons and just blow these people up before they blow you up type deal. And that's getting turned into a show on Paramount. Sounds like it's going to be a 10-episode series.
Which doesn't sound like a show. It doesn't sound like a story.
Well,
it sounds like Peacock got whatever was left over of the game franchise from PlayStation. What else you got?
Come on, man.
Give us something.
I'm not asking for Last of Us, okay? But yeah, so we'll see. Anthony Mackie is going to be in it. Will Arnett and Thomas Hayden Church from No Way Home. There's a teaser trailer that's out if you're interested in checking that out. And it looks like it's going to release all 10 episodes on July 27th of this year.
Not a part 1, part 2.
Right.
All right, and event news. Buckle up, Buttercup. Because Disney is suing the whole state of Florida.
All of Florida.
I don't know. They're suing some part of Florida. But anyway, Disney is suing Florida because of Governor DeSantis and his campaign of government retaliation against Disney. So this all...
And that's according to Disney. He didn't like
Yes.
put that. That's not like a folder in his attaché. All right, let me open
This
up
is
my
my-
retaliation
This is my
folder.
next part, my plan.
My diabolical plan. Okay.
So anyway, okay, this is a whole story. I got to give you some background. All right. So, back when Bob Chapek was the CEO, you know, Bob Chapek was the CEO.
Now it's Iger.
Now it's Iger. Some decisions were made. Some things were done.
Some
It was
ousting
like,
was...
yeah, and then it seemed like
ousted.
Chapek was not up to the job. And so Bob Iger came back to retake his job to transition it to somebody else other than Chapek. But anyway, while Chapek was in the position, Florida passed a bill called a Don't Say Gay sort of legislation. You can look that up to see.
I was wondering if I should have waited for that, but here we go. I was getting thirsty.
You can look up the legislation to see more about what that is. But Disney was opposed to it. Also, specifically, Bob Chapek was opposed to it, and he outwardly spoke against the legislation, which in the past, Disney has been against things, but they haven't
They've just not supported it.
yeah, they've just not supported it in the past. So, Governor DeSantis did not like this very much, and he started what Disney is calling a campaign of government retaliation against all of Disney. Well, Disney World, mostly.
Which is located in Florida.
Which is located in Florida. So, he disbanded, or he passed a law that created a Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, which overtook or took the place of Disney's previous government. Like, they had a self-governing system, which was like the Reedy Creek organization, or the Reedy Creek something, and they had like their own
Municipality or something
yeah,
like that.
they had their own fire system, they had their own water system, all of it.
Highways.
Yeah, and they used that, or Walt Disney put that in place in order to make it easier for them to get things built in Disney, and easier for them to do things.
To build Disney World.
Yeah.
And Epcot and all of that.
Yeah, without having to go through Florida's government in order to get things approved and all of that. And so they could do what they wanted to do and what Walt Disney saw fit to do. Well, DeSantis has created the Oversight District, and he has appointed 5 board members to this district who are looking over everything and approving everything that Disney can now do. At first, Disney said, you know, we're going to try to work with them. We're going to see how this works out. But now Disney has said,
Enough is enough.
no more. We are not doing this. They said it's a violation of their First Amendment.
Strong words.
Yes. So, just some extra information to know. Disney is Florida's largest employer, which is a lot. And also, DeSantis is expected to be the top Republican candidate for the 2024 presidential race. So, this sort of battle against them could change a lot of what's happening in Florida.
Yeah.
And possibly could kind of foreshadow some things that may happen in the future.
Okay. Big news coming from Disney.
Disney's suing a whole state.
Yeah, well, there we go. All right, let's shift gears and head into gaming news.
I don't know how to shift gears.
That seemed like something. Yeah. I think we're both just waving our hands. 'Cause neither one of us. Anyway. Jedi Survivor.
The largest game ever to exist.
As far as size, yeah, apparently. It's pretty big. Don't know if you heard. But they released a funny little trailer with Mark Hamill, or Luke Skywalker, and Cal Kestis, or Cameron Monaghan. Pretty sure that's how you say that.
The
If
G is
not,
silent.
Sorry, the G, Monaghan. That's what I'm going on. But he plays Cal Kestis, the voice and the body acting. But in the trailer, Mark Hamill was doing his best to help guide Cameron in the ways of the Force. So the game is out now. It's a cute little trailer. So check it out and make some space on your PlayStation 5 if you want it, because it's
So-
huge.
Speaking of PlayStation 5 and games and news.
Ooh,
Okay.
we were talking about all of those things.
Yeah. So the UK Competition and Markets Authority, I'm going to acronym it. Well, I'm going to CMA Authority, or CMA, UK CMA, Competition and Markets Authority. They have blocked Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. So Activision Blizzard is a holding company that owns Call of Duty. Microsoft is the company that owns Xbox. So Microsoft wanted to acquire Activision Blizzard to gain control of Call of Duty, and all the games that Activision Blizzard controls. The CMA is against it because they feel that it will reduce the amount of innovation because it would make Microsoft basically like a superpower.
Yeah.
And PlayStation won't really have a need to exist, and it won't really be able to compete. So they believe that it will reduce innovation, that there won't be as many games, that there will be increased prices because of the reduced need for PlayStation and competition. And Microsoft says, PlayStation's kind of huge. I don't think we're going to kill them. I don't think we're going to end them because they have Last of Us. They have their whole little thing that we were talking about earlier today about them going into the live action world.
Adaptation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they just have a bunch of games. So anyway, Microsoft does not believe that they will stifle.
They're the Sony killers.
Yes, they don't believe that they are the Sony PlayStation killers. They believe that they are just trying to make a good deal.
Trying to make a deal.
So Microsoft has also signed a 10-year agreement to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo Switch. I'm guessing they did this before they actually acquired Call of Duty. Because the CMA has said that they don't even see evidence that Nintendo Switch can even support Call of Duty. So,
Interesting.
yes. So, all of that is happening. Microsoft is filing a appeal to try to regain Activision Blizzard. Also, just as a side note, Nintendo typically just features children's games. Well, not children's games, but
More geared toward
yeah, a younger audience.
generally a younger audience.
Call of Duty is way outside of their normal range. But I think they're hoping to just broaden the
The
audience.
image.
Broaden the
yeah.
audience. And also just make more people more aware of all of it. Making more
Yeah.
money. So anywho, Microsoft is filing an appeal. We'll see what happens. But in more Call of Duty news, Call of Duty has they are in the works of creating a new tabletop game with Arcane Wonders. This was announced on Monday. There will be several maps from the video game. I was trying to remember if I said board, that it's going to be a board game. I said tabletop, but it's going to be a board game.
Yeah.
So there will be several maps from the video game. Players will be able to battle against each other, and there's going to be miniatures and weapons that you're probably going to have to get your friends to paint for you. And there will be a Kickstarter that will launch this fall, and they plan to release 2024, but don't hold
Can't
them
believe
to that.
everything
Yeah.
here on Kickstarter. Okay.
The dates change, and they never get sooner. Rarely.
yeah.
Everything is Melina.
Let's talk about Elden Ring. You know, that impossibly difficult game with the super mega bad, hard to beat end boss, Melania. I don't know why I spaced on that. But in any case, Melania is super hard. But there is one knight in shining armor, or should I say shining jarhead. Let me solo her. Some of you may have heard of him or them. They beat Melania hundreds of times. And they actually beat Melania for other people. Thus the name Let Me Solo Her. But, Let Me Solo Her has played the game where every enemy, is Malenia. Malenia is super hard, okay? And there are a lot of enemies in Elden Ring. So let me cut to the chase. Let Me Solo Her beat the game in 10 hours.
Many deaths along the way.
That
So it
being
wasn't
said,
just like a one-shot thing.
like a
just want to make
speed
sure
run.
that's clear. Yeah.
Right. But he beat the game in 10 hours, and he did it at least part of the way using his iconic jar helmet. So, Let Me Solo Her. Thank you for being the hero that we need.
It's the top of the month, so that means that we have a whole bunch of streamers that are going to be releasing new shows.
Stream drop. All right, let's get these kicked off with Netflix. Shows and movies that are coming to Netflix include After Earth with Will and Jaden Smith, Demon Slayer Season 3, technically Season 2, but I don't care, give it to me, and Rugrats Seasons 1 and 2.
On Hulu, we have Naruto Shippuden Seasons 7 through 8 dubbed, After Earth, which I believe is a movie.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, The Book of Eli, Clash of the Titans, which is a not great movie, but you know, it's still a movie. I would watch it again. The Hunger Games, all of them. The Mask. Somebody stop me. Anyway, Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu, Rampage, which is that movie with
The Rock.
The Rock and a giant monkey, which I never saw.
Yeah, I never saw that.
But I don't
Yeah,
have
we never
Hulu,
saw
so
that.
I'm not gonna see it either.
Oh, there we go.
Speed and Speed 2, Taken 2, and Twilight.
And coming to Amazon Prime, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
The old movie.
Oh, Kung Fu Hustle. I like that one. I like Harold and Kumar as well. I like Kung Fu Hustle more. Madagascar 1 and 3. Not sure what happened to 2. Maybe it's already there. And the 1996 version of Space Jam and Adventures of Tintin.
Now I know why you shouted out 1010 earlier. Coming to Max, or HBO Max, Horton Hears a Who, 2021 Karate Kid, and Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah,
It was
I
very
did.
foggy and dark and pretty.
Yeah.
The
Visually.
film was actually dark.
Yeah. And it was 2012 Karate Kid.
Oh,
Right.
what did I say?
2021, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's 2012.
All right. Let's talk about some more movies that are upcoming, but these are new movies. Upcoming, they're releasing within the next week. So, the 29th through the 5th.
Cinco de Mayo.
All right, let's get things kicked off with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 that is releasing on Cinco de Mayo in theaters.
Apollo 18, which will be coming to Hulu on May 4th. Excuse me, it's an American Canadian sci-fi horror movie.
Okay.
TV shows that will be releasing. I thought there was more. TV shows that will be releasing this upcoming week. Again, 29th through the 5th.
Same dates. Coming to Disney Plus on May the 4th, Be With You. Star Wars Visions Volume 2.
And that's that animated show.
The shorts.
With the shorts. Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures will be coming to Disney Plus.
And Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, will be coming to Netflix, also on May the 4th.
And on May 5th, Silo will be coming to Apple TV, which is a toxic future world where a community exists in a giant underground silo. They live in a world full of regulations, and they think they are there to protect them, but they're not.
Oh.
Or are they? Sounds like a good book.
Or video
It's right
game.
up my alley.
It does sound like
I
a
think it
good
already
book.
exists. It's
It
Fallout.
does. Well, I was thinking, well,
The video game?
not so much. Well, yeah, Fallout. Yeah,
The
Fallout.
first part of Fallout?
I mean, yes. I was thinking Stray as well.
Oh.
But Fallout, yeah. The first part. Yeah. Oof. That was rough. But hopefully this episode wasn't rough. I mean, because that's it. That's all we got. This has been your weekly dose of nerd news. And if you liked it, be sure to give us a like. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember to leave that your answer to our question earlier in the comments.
What are the 5 Ds of dodgeball?
5 Ds of dodgeball. Are there 5? Whatever the D's are. However many.
No, it's 5.
No.
It's 5.
Well, hey, leave those in the comment, and we'll catch you next week for even more nerdiness. I'm Chasen.
And I'm Air Bear.
And thanks for watching.
Clink.
There's something in my water. I'm not gonna.
Is that
drink
why
it.
you haven't been drinking it?
Yes.
Oh.
And I don't know what it is. That's the. And when it got in there, I think it's broccoli.